Hey, what's going on guys? My name is Jake from TodaysiPhone.com, and today I want to take a closer look at the Messages application in iOS 7. Now, Apple made a bunch of changes to the Messages application. Most of them are aesthetic changes, but they're still definitely worth taking a look at. So first off, we're going to stay on the lock screen for a second, and I'm going to send myself an iMessage just so you can see what the notifications look like on the lock screen. So as you can see, it's still pretty much like what we'd seen before, except now instead of sliding an icon and having the slider divot sort of come up, you slide and the whole notification goes with you, and you slide it right off the screen and you're brought to the Messages application. Now before we take a look at that, I just want to show you notifications from the home screen because those also changed a little bit. As you can see, it still pops up at the top there, but it doesn't fold down anymore. It's just kind of like a little protrusion from the notification center, then it zooms back up. So now if we go into the Messages application, you see there's new animation to get in, and now it looks completely different. It's a lot flatter, and let's just do a quick reply here. Now if we back out of this thread into one that has a bit more going on, I want to show you that your messages at the bottom are much bluer than they are at the top. And as you can see, if you watch that one, you scroll down and that message starts to get darker, and then another one is revealed and that's lighter. There's really no functionality to that, it's just a cool design. And also you may have noticed that when I scroll, the bubbles actually kind of have a little rubber banding effect, like in between them. Again, it doesn't really affect the functionality of the application, it just adds a little bit to how it looks and feels. You'll also notice that I have a group chat right here with Cam and Matt from TodaysiPhone.com, and in iOS 6, where it would have been Cam's full name and then ... you can see that it's actually shortened to Cam D and Matthew S. We just take the first letter of the last name to try to make it more organized. I was hoping for a bit more organization with group messages, but you know, at least this is something. Speaking of group messages, if you go into a group message, you'll see that at the top it just says group, and then there's a contact button where the edit button used to be in iOS 6. So you click on that and you get both contacts, and you can either call, FaceTime, or see contact info. If I want to add a picture, I can just tap on the photos icon. I can take a photo or choose existing. I'll just take one really quickly. Let's see, we'll get the camera. Use this photo, and then it goes right in there. Now you can still delete threads pretty easily in this view. You can either click the edit button and tap on something to delete it, or you can take it and swipe to the left. This is a little strange for me just because it used to be swiping to the right and then the delete button would pop up, but now you swipe to the left, which makes more logical sense, and you reveal the delete button right there, and you can delete just like that. In a thread, if you want to delete a single message, there's no more edit button up at the top. Instead, you have to double tap and click on more, and that'll bring up your options to delete or forward these messages. Navigating the Messages app is also a little bit easier with Apple's new system-wide swipe to go back feature. So if we're in a thread, all you have to do to get out of it is swipe anywhere on the left side of the screen. So that's pretty much it in the Messages application. If you guys have any other questions or you want to see anything in more depth, please let me know in the comment section down below or on Twitter at TIP_Jake. Stay tuned to TodaysiPhone.com. We're going to be having a ton more videos like this showing in-depth features of iOS 7. So if you're interested, definitely stick around for that, and I'll see you next time.